So today we have another Italian car coming up. A Ferrari 458, and this time a convertible where you do not have to remove the top manually. So let's check out what we have. We're going to completely wash and detail the car. We are going to wash the car with this dedicated car shampoo. And we actually get the question asked quite often if we also have a shampoo with wax in it. But we don't. And the reason why we do not have that is that wax and shampoo do not really work together. So you do not have a good shampoo and you do not have a good wax. So always use a dedicated shampoo and a dedicated wax. That's always much better. I get that you actually always want to go for the easy way, but the easy way is not always the best way. So always a dedicated shampoo and a dedicated wax or sealant. That is the way to go. You just saw that we completely dried this 458 with this drying towel, and we actually did not have to squeeze it out, not only once. You can actually dry at least 1, 2, maybe even 3 cars without rinsing out this towel. It absorbs a lot of water and absolutely game changer in car washing. If you do not have this, you should buy one because it will change everything. You save a lot of time drying your car. A few weeks ago, we actually spoke about these sponges, why you should not use them, why they are no-go, they make scratches on your paint. And a lot of people that use those sponges also use these leather towels. And these are actually an even bigger no-go because they make a lot of scratches on your paint because it's first of all hard, and when there is dirt between your paint and the towel, it also makes scratches for the same reason the sponge does. So this is an absolutely no-go. Some people also use these small microfiber towels. This is fine as well, but that takes a lot more time. These towels are very thick and absorb a lot of water. So if you do not have a towel like this, go to our web shop, the link is down below, and order one because you're gonna love these towels. The 458 was built between 2011 and 2015, I believe. And after the 458, the 488 came out. The 488 had a turbo engine and a lot faster than this one. However, a completely different driving experience. So you can say this is basically the last one without a turbo engine, and that makes this car very collectible. And also, in my opinion, for the real driving experience, this is the one to have. And also, because of that, we go up in value quite a lot. So the first thing I notice when you get in the car, we have these optional bucket seats from Ferrari. Normally you have these comfort seats. These are the bucket seats, which sit perfectly. They have these cool holes. So when we sit in the car, we do not have a gear stick. Now this car is actually a 7-gear automatic gearbox with double clutch and with obviously pedal gearbox. And that's actually also cool and much better because these pedals are not attached to the steering wheel. So this is how it should be. So when we are looking here in the middle console, we see here first of all a button where you can open the rear window. And this button is to open the convertible top. And then we have the window switches, the warning light, launch control, very important, to drive backwards, and to put gearbox in automatic. And then we have here the starter button, and here you can set the modus of the car, sport, race, everything off. And these are the blinkers, also very important to know. And then we have the shift light, which I believe is also an option. Not all of the cars have that. This will go red when you have to shift. Very cool option. Big carbon brakes with yellow brake calipers. This specific car has the optional carbon package, and the first thing you can notice that is the rear panel, because the rear panel is normally painted in the same color of the car. So I think this was a quite expensive option. And the first most obvious thing how you can recognize the 458 is those 3 exhausts in the middle. And here we have the engine. And this is basically a 4.5 liter V8 engine with 570 brake horsepower, which is quite a lot, considering this is a non-turbo car. We have actually here a convertible. If you have a coupe, you actually have the glass window there, so you can see the engine. Now it is basically covered by the top, so you don't fully see the engine, but still is absolutely amazing. So we talked about canonical waxes in a couple of videos, and this specific car already has a canonical wax on it, and already a few years. And there you saw with washing how amazing the water beating still is. And there you see that a pure wax could be a very good option compared with a ceramic coating. And in this case, you see that it's holding up really amazing. I think this wax already on there for many years. However, when this was a daily driver, it will obviously long be gone. But the owner of this car only drives it around town, around the church and back. So therefore, wax is completely fine. The car is completely washed, and now it is time to do the engine bay and interior. So now we are going to detail the engine bay, fix it up, clean it up and make it look fresh again. So this is underbody cleaner and also engine cleaner. So that is what we're going to use on the engine bay. So here we have a lot of Alcantara, and Alcantara gets quite dirty quickly and also eats up a lot of dirt. And now we have to completely detail and clean it. It's always a little bit more finicky than leather. You have to be a little bit more careful when you have just carpet, obviously. And when this was leather, you didn't have to be that careful. We are going to treat the tires and the plastic bits in the engine bay with this dressing, and this dressing has not any silicones in it. Silicone free. The main plus point of that is when you use silicone based tire shine on your tires is that when you drive away you get actually tire sling, and that means that the tire dressing that's on your tire will end up on your paint, and that's called tire sling. And with this product, water-based product, it is not the case. You actually have to leave this on the surface as long as possible so that it can really soak into the tires deep. Also for the plastic, it's the same story. So we're going to use this, treat the tires, and for the tires it's always a bit difficult to say what kind of gloss level you get into them, because it's very depending on how your tires look like. Some tires are very dry, and even the tire dressing does not get any gloss in it because everything will be soaked up because of the dry rubber. It's always trying how much gloss you get out of it. And if you're not happy with the gloss, then you can always wipe it off for less gloss or apply it again for a little bit more gloss. So that's what I'm going to do, apply it on the tires and the plastic parts on the engine bay. So in case you also have a very cool car like this one, or maybe even like this one, and do you also want to improve the looks or protect the car, let us know, send us an email or WhatsApp. We can have a chat about it, what we can do to help you to improve the looks or protect the car. Our email address will be in the description. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next week.